Anyway, Azariah has landed. Use the southern landing zone.
So I've got 4 of my boys riding in with the chopper at the moment. I've got 3 of us back here. They're asking what areas you want them setting up in defences first. Alpha,
and
Bravo,
now we're just going to watch the players set up.
P2.
No, this is not PvP. Once in a blue moon, I do some PvP stuff. I have something I like to call Op for Aggressors, which are some of my best players in TSB are given the opportunity to go on the enemy faction and just mess with stuff. We did that, I think, 4 weeks ago, and it got pretty hectic. But the player base definitely became a lot better after it, so I am considering another one.
Whoever has Black Baron,
soon.
Could you tell him to stop talking in TFAR channel and TeamSpeak? Like, stop using chat.
Yes, KJ. Waifu helicopters. Every single one of them's a different waifu. Except the holo one's twice, but that's because there's 2 different models for her. So Azariah's landing, he's going to pick up the rest of these guys. I wonder what the rest of these guys are doing as well. And the Moras have arrived. They're called something else with the LDF. Oddniks. You're just going to see me call them Moras. But pretty much this is just another defense op. We're alternating between defense and offense. Good check. And, you know, it's whatever they want to do, they're allowed to do. So we also do have a pylon changer script. So if they want to change their pylons, they just have to use action 13, change that to a button, get in the helicopter, be on one of these pads, and they're able to change it.
Hey, firm. Alpha Bravo will take the north end of the compounds for defense. Charlie, you'll take the east-ish, and I'll mark your positions approximately.
Ground, this is Heidi. Copy.
Sent it.
What's your game plan, out of curiosity?
My game plan is probably going to have Alpha Bravo in that section beyond the little track area here. And then Charlie will hold at the P2 marker itself, and Delta will hold probably around here as well. And then we'll shift as the tide changes.
Hey, firm. Let me just explain again. First 30 minutes, the only place the enemies are going to be coming from is past the bridge, past the river to the north. And then last hour, so 2/3 of the time, they'll start spawning from your east. So I built this in mind of you can hold those checkpoints first, or you can just stay in the base if you want. I mean, it's your call.
Okay, we'll do that then. We'll do Alpha Bravo hold the northwestern checkpoint.
Like I meant this to be kind of like a tiered defense, because when I made this, I also had in mind, you know, we'll probably take some boats to come in and hit that position.
You should have enough time just to run out there.
Grant, did you see what is it, the northwestern checkpoint?
They could have the Vix move them, but we also have a squad back here, I guess, still collecting.
Jekyll 1-2 to all forces. We're gonna man the northeast.
Yeah, right.
bridge.
Okay, Jay. I had another guy offer, and I didn't even think of retexturing stuff. So yeah, we just made some LDF textures and stuff, but I'll hit you up too.
Sorry, disregard. Send it. Go ahead, Grant. Hi, will we get a notification / 5-minute warning of change in attack?
Yeah, A-firm. You have 17 minutes till I start.
Thank you.
I might want to get out of the road. These guys, yeah, they did the smart thing, took some of the Vix.
The Utah button and setting your group name, that'd be cool.
Alright, let's see. How many people do we have in the channel right now? 43, so we're missing 2, but looks like they're connecting now. Just some late issues from the looks of things.
Alpha's updated on that. Alpha to Bravo?
Yeah, JFX. I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty Duolingo bird today, and just,
hey, Bram, which side do you want? Left or right?
We'll take right.
Amazing.
Hey, Bram.
So yeah, we got fortifications right here. I got some more fortifications there, and then, you know, this is all just a big fortification, but for, like, you know, 2 squads, 18 people, and then 1 ground vehicle each, this should be fairly straightforward. Of course, I say that, but we've been bamboozled before, so it'll all really just depend on what happens, what the player base does, what my AI do. But, you know, I'm looking forward to it. That's part of the fun of these types of ops, you know? You don't know what's going to happen. But I am going to spawn some boats in, some speedboat, just use those as template. What's that's patrolling around the side. All forces on net, this is high. Just a reminder, we have a lot of people in standby, so if you've got guys having tech issues or disconnects, you can definitely pull some people. Just give them the pass and tell them to go to who you are. So what's that, soon a flyby? I'm not going to throw up any AA. I'm going to really rely on the marshals to do that job for me.
Your task is to get your squad assembled to get over to the...
It's entirely up to them. I'm surprised they're not putting the Kajman in the air. Like, usually that's like the immediate thing picks, but I guess they're keeping that in reserve in case it's needed. So I think What's That and Az are flying. Yeah, they're piloting Co. They didn't change the pylons. They're keeping the AP missiles and the 20mm autocannon. Again, when I made that original loadout, it was you got a little bit of AP for vehicles and then 20mm for anti-infantry. But they still have 15 minutes to set up, so this will be interesting just to see how things go. Now I'm just looking through. Do be advised, guys, we also have another Zeus op at 6:30, so I'll be very quick in my debrief. And then I'll be going over and setting up for that mission while we continue the debrief. No one checked this position out, so Fluffers' Apers mines might go unused. But more guys deployed, more people coming in. And then we got another squad right here. It's led by Nemesis. Might have just called on 5-5 to grab the helicopter. I'm not sure if they could, that Vic will be able to take them all at once, though. But we'll see. Can't handle hobo. How many slots does a second op have? It's gonna have around 45 as well, 45 to 50. Nanostar's JTAC, so this should be interesting. He's very hit or miss.
Brevet Alpha, how's your view over there for the bridge?
But
got a pretty nice view, if I'm honest. I'm just gonna go up in this.
I think I have like 40 or 50, like somewhere between 40 and 50 slots for the next mission as well. But it's like finish. It's gonna be literally airborne going around the map. We'll have I think 4 pilot slots.
Sorry, disregard. Half of the ground.
We'll see how things go. So we got the other Mora staying back right here. They brought up one of the drones, the UGVs, to help defend the road. That's going to be really smart. But I'm thinking for my first assault, I'm literally just going to have 2 Numeras with infantry escort come down, dismount their troops early, and then have the infantry run up and go from there.
Alpha to ground.
Azariah's gotten in the other bird, so they're going to take that entire squad. And then we have these 2 guys on rear security, I guess. We'll start seeing how things go.
Be advised, I know we had some automatic turrets and things back at base. Do we think to move any up? Because they'd be mighty useful at these
Yeah, they would be very useful.
Twice you moved 1 times off.
Honestly, they could...
Bravo.
I gave them 5 of those...
we'll bring more, but...
5 of those attack drones. So yeah, like, just ordering 1 here, 1 here, some on their flank for security. Like, they could easily cover a lot more ground just by utilizing those drones, and especially the 5 auto turrets I gave them. But they have to, you know, actually use them. Looks like we're missing one here. I do remember seeing, I think it was Derecki backpacking one of them, so he might set one of them up down at base. So I'll be curious to see where that turret shows up. Yeah, we're having 1 squad start to garrison this position again. I meant for like 1 squad to be here and 1 squad can be along here. But I'm going to give him a 10-minute warning in just a minute. But it looks like he was put back here, I guess in reserve. But maybe, you know, I'll probably have a river crossing and put some units to their flank, and we'll just see what they go with. But KJ, thanks for the 6-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And Fire, I think I missed you. Thanks for the 15-month resub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you both get a kick out of the waifu helicopters bombing the hell out of everybody. So What's That has decided to go with Cinnamon. And Azariah with Coconut. If Coconut gets shot down, I'm going to be mad.
Everyone us on the eastern tower.
Figure out with Delta where you're guarding that checkpoint.
Vesper, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? We're just having some fun with custom textures. This is high Sun Traffic.
On my ping, this map ready, so please check.
Yeah, turret was busted. I fixed it.
Thank boss.
So they're having this right here. I don't know how I feel about that position. I would have turned that around and just had it watch the MSR. I get what they're going for here, though. They've got this big open field. It's a really nice target. However, it's going to get flanked, because these are the two MSRs I'm going to be starting my attacks with, and it's honestly more than likely that this is just going to get shot. Because the AI are probably going to pen that through a tree. But I see what they're going for. That's really good coverage of this entire open field. If it lasts long enough, it'll definitely, you know, get a squad or two deaded here, but it's going to get shot in the ass. So, my opinion, a bit of a waste, but we'll have to see how it plays, you know. Maybe if they're able to hold that checkpoint completely. 9-minute warning, by the way. And, you know, then this can help them, you know, provide rear security. But you gotta also remember what I said in the brief. My objective isn't these bridges. This is just a foothold I want to get as NATO. My objective is this base and these two MLRSs. Now, I really do like the positioning of Hatterface's Vic. It's on traffic, Delta.
Affirm, do we have a general vicinity of where the enemy is expected to attack from?
As I said in brief, they will probably go break. They'll be coming from the northern river first. They can be attacking through vehicles or boats, and they'll be trying to take the two choke points along the bridge. And if 30 minutes pass and they're unable to do that, they might also start sending units from the east, hence why the AO, which is the giant red oval, has been extended to the east as well. Over.
Copy that. High, thank you.
So Slushy's back here. I think he's getting a read because I don't think no one found the mines yet. There's still 12 in there. But again, those would have been really useful to, you know, pop a few clusters of mines in here if they really wanted to. And I think they're also just checking these positions. These are some good fallback positions if they're needed. Devincer moving that drone again. I'm really surprised they haven't brought additionals. I mean, they got 5 right here, and they're only opting to take 1. If anything, what I would have done is if I was 2IC dedicated drone op, I would have gone to these
1-2 to ground.
Turrets. I would have backpacked them all and put 1 in each one of these drones, just brought them down, sent them to where I wanted to set those up.
Send it for ground.
Made them, and then
We've
basically
only got
made
200
a
rounds,
perimeter.
30 mil. Is there
One
a
right
vehicle
here.
resupply that we can push up closer?
One right here.
There's resupply at P2. If you want to push it up towards the infantry resupply point, be my guest.
Last call sign.
If it goes down.
The wrench icon at P2 is a full RRR position. Over.
Yeah, it's 3 resupply Vics. If we lose the ammo Vic to whatever, then we lose it, so...
But I would have put 1 there, put
Bring it
1
up to
there.
I'd bring it up to the infantry point. There's
I
a
would have
nice
put
large jet
1
back there
somewhere
that you can use
along
for
this
cover.
stretch of road. Not necessarily behind the trees, because I want it to be shot at, so I know if stuff's coming to the east. And then the other 2, I probably would have put them like here and here as internal defense. And then the auto turrets, I would have probably
Alpha
just set up in the
ground. Do we have
internal
vehicle
perimeter
support,
for additional
leading up
coverage.
to our checkpoint at
Because
all?
4 squads holding this position, they could do it, but they're going to be stretched a bit
Just
thin,
2
especially if
IC,
I
2
assault
Alpha,
directly from
what's
the
your
east, or
position
even
at the bridge?
remaneuver stuff and hit
Yeah,
them from the
confirm. We're at the
south.
westernmost bridge.
So it's going to be
I have
difficult.
one
Their
times UGV
positioning is a
Stomper
little
in the
difficult
area.
to think of,
That's
but
gonna be your fix score.
Hey, firm.
I've seen the players pull off more with less, so we'll see how things go. And I look back at chat, and everyone's talking about the best Neko from Nekopara, and if Fox Girls are better than Wolf Girls. Lovely! Ah, man. Yes, KJ, I saw those F-14 skins for DCS. They're marking their MSR as an ASR in the back. So really, I'm going to be using this road and this road to funnel my guys in, and then I'll just be spawning stuff on the edge of Graben and pulling up these MSRs. I'll send a unit up to Tarno, but I won't be spawning from Tarno until the last 30 minutes. So it's basically 90-minute mark, 60-minute mark, 30-minute mark. And my goal is to just get them to do a tiered defense of slowly pulling back. But we'll see how things go. Still got another 5 minutes here. Zope taking his IFV. He's going to be watching this MSR like a hawk. But I will consider beach assault here once this first one fails, because I'm not going to commit too many men to this assault. What I will probably do, though, is have an additional squad or two spawned up here, just to bring them along these forested areas to, you know, get some good engagements going. Goat waifus. Oh, God. Speaking of goats. It's coming.
Out of the ground,
5
be
minutes.
advised, we have goats on the road. Goats on the road. Scared shitless right now.
Apparently the goats were enough to scare them shitless. What I'm going to be really interested to see is how do they utilize their air support from the waifu choppers. Looks like they are both landed at base. They are going to just do 2 rounds of piloting. Looks like they've changed their pylons to 20mm cannons, and I think that's DAGR missiles. So they wanted more standardized, because these can act as AP, but they're a little bit weaker than that cannon, at least from what I've seen. But they're sticking with the waifu. And what's that's really set on cinnamon? The more you know. And it looks like the Vincer's bringing another UGV up. Looks like he brought in an Eddie, but he left it over here. And I just noticed both of the darters are gone. So let me see if they've been put up in the air. Yep, so we have 1 darter up here covering the left flank, and the second one's being positioned to the base. I thought it was going to stay on rear security, but no, she's being pushed up to
Obligatory, make sure you have a 2IC
Overwatch
that's
the
sitting on
compound
50,
itself.
just in case.
Alright, I am going to spawn in some units, because by the time we hit the 2-minute mark, they will be ready to go. Change side relations. Blue 4, hostile 2, independence. Play radio message. No. Just in case. I'm going to keep these guys at default difficulty. I'm going to tab out real quick. Turn the music up, since we're going to have a little bit of a blast here. Let's see. Still the 14-minute mark. I'm going to copy-paste the Namira. 60 seconds. I'm gonna have NATO make one last second change here. I'm gonna send a root kit up as recon. What's going to be fearful, though, is if we get this bridge barricaded with Rex, we're in trouble. So I'm actually going to keep some of my vehicles off of the bridge on my side before anything bad happens. I'm going to give a seek and destroy marker here, and I'm going to let the Namiras hold for a second until that root kit goes down. AO is live. Good luck, have fun. Alright. So, 2 infantry squads. It's going to be easy pickings for the IFV right here. I'm going to try to divert these guys into the forest immediately. Get them waypointed in there, because if they just come along the MSR, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Same with these guys.
Coming down the road north of Alpha.
They're miscalling the Rhino as a marshal.
Take it out, Richie. Take it out, Richie.
And see, that's the power of their IFV on that lawn Overwatch. A goat is down. Oh god, the goats are down.
Be advised, knock it down.
The goats are down. Alright.
All units of the Delta, be advised, we are taking contact at checkpoint chicken, over. Or hold, checkpoint opera, sorry.
I have a transport unload start going off. I'm gonna get a little bird going. And I'm gonna spawn that puppy way back here. And send her in as a seek and destroy marker. Easy pickings again. We start slow. But the Namiras, I know they're gonna take a big long time.
Alpha to Bravo, be advised, one of my guys has got eyes on an infantry squad moving down the road towards us.
So I'm gonna wait for those Namiras to be done.
Which
And then
road?
I'll
Which
set
house?
the APCs up.
Coming from the north towards our positions, Alpha and Bravo positions.
So you guys set to combat, they'll be a bit slow. But I'm also going to set my boats to standby. We're gonna start by grabbing infantry squads here. And I'm gonna put them there. Now I gotta be careful because, gotta be careful with some of these bridges. The speedboat miniguns don't work really well on them.
Squads, be advised, as Delta, we're seeing a chopper coming in between checkpoints opera and chicken.
Confirm. Enemy Little Bird.
Seek and destroy marker. So we have this drone on the left, holding left security.
Jackal, just engage that. You're out of cannon.
Little Bird is flying around. I don't know why she's flying so slow. But yeah, pilot just got shot out.
Someone killed pilot, if that.
And these Namiras do not want to do my thing. Okay, we're gonna offload them because they're aggroing. Now it's firing back. Holy crap, our Richmond immediately getting shot to shit. Looks like Skelly, I guess, missed that missile launch. But I'm gonna send some stuff down there. And that's a boat. That's my bad.
If you can hear me, step up. I got insta-killed.
APC coming down north of Alpha.
You gotta be careful with some of these bullets, because, yeah, they will
Jackal 1-1's
insta-kill you.
engaging.
I think I got hit in the face. Like, fuck me.
Right, so it must have hit an infantryman or something. I don't know.
Yeah, never mind.
It's a rip.
Alpha squad lead to JDAC.
Yeah, so their squad leader also got hit.
Go. 2 reinserts ready. 2 reinserts at base ready for reinsert.
Got this boat coming up, but she's getting slow. Air might see them.
Let's head over to the helipads, get ready to be picked up.
Alright, I'm gonna commit this guy over here.
Yeah, are you guys insta-popping or are you, like, pressing respawn?
Insta dead.
Ooh.
Bravo to Alpha, let us know if you need medical, we can send up.
To explain why they're getting insta discard.
No, I know what's going on. I'm just
Yep. So if they go in the downed animation where they turn purple but they still take another bullet, they die. And the thing is, these are machine guns. So yeah, it messes them up pretty bad. And that guy just killed himself on me. Nice. But the air asset flew over and made all these guys panic. So I'm gonna charge this Namera over that bridge.
Bravo Alpha, APC coming down the road, already at the bridge.
And that vehicle is also stopping her engagement. Again, they do not want to use this route.
Bravo Alpha, Bravo companies, we're trying to engage. Alright, man is down.
I'm gonna pull this Vic back and around just for grenadier fire. But I want to give that other checkpoint some pressure because, you know, you want to make sure all your players are having fun.
Jackal 1-1 engaging, but Box obscuring our view.
Copy. This is Alpha, we don't have it here either at the moment. I'll guide you in, Jackal. It's on the main road, Jackal, in the smoke.
So it sounds like they're communicating to get that asset hit. And their Jackal's out of ammo.
Get it. Kill it, please.
It's pretty funny.
It's
Sounds like they just got it.
Appreciate it, Jackal.
Jackal 1-1 back over there.
Jackal 1-2, enemy Maritz, your north. Across the bridge.
Copy, eyes on.
Don't push across the bridge.
So now we're having this group assault from the boat side. I'm going
Charlie, be
to
advised, there's a marshal on the road.
come in, grab this RHIB. Get him in the water. Now, when I tested the AI pathfinding on this, if I waypointed it properly, they didn't freak the heck out.
This is Jackal 1-2.
Now we get out.
Marid, decrewed, and catastrophic.
Get these things going up. They're calling that marshal as a Marid.
Be advised, enemy Little Bird spotted west of AO.
And I'm gonna bring that puppy in. Now, let's get our crewmen...
Scratch that, it's friendly.
Let's get these guys in a ghost hawk. Come back here, get this puppy spawned in. Basically, I'm just gonna have these guys fly over and chain gun these positions. Really, really dumb. You should never do that in an op, but, you know, it's just something for air and Vix and ground forces
Ground
to shoot
command,
at.
this is Alpha. Be advised, I don't know if you've been aware, there are some boats landed at southwest of Alpha's position of dismounted troops.
So these guys are dealing with the dismounted guys over here.
Roger. Watch your west.
Sounds like these
Air on
guys have
that.
been reinserted. They're committing triple R to get their stuff back. Yep, that's the ammo one. And that drone's being brought up to fire into here.
Is that a friendly helos or south or southeast?
Yeah, friendly Wildcat.
To all units, we have 2 friendly Wildcats in the air, over.
Alright, so we've only been about 10 minutes into the assault. We've thrown quite a bit at them.
Alpha to Bravo, be advised, contact west.
2 enemy birds inbound.
Be advised, 2 enemy Hines to the north between checkpoint.
Squad leader right there is down.
And that Hines to the UH-60.
Whatever, shoot him down.
Up. Goddamn texture glitch.
Shout out to ground.
Now you're hearing that air support come down. Now, let's see if I get in... Are they not even on the side guns? Yeah, no, they're in the side gun. They're just being silly.
Jackal to high, or Jackal 1-1 to high.
This is high, send traffic.
Possible we're retarded, but we couldn't figure out how to rearm the Vic, so...
You get out of the main Vic, you get in the ammo Vic, you drive it up a foot, and then it rearms.
I see. Never mind then.
So yeah, they're retarded. We go over this every single week. They're trying to commit to shooting them down. I got another boat coming up.
Alpha, Bravo, what's your status over there?
This is Alpha, we're in heavy contact from the west and the north, engaging as we can. A little bit low on ammo, but we've just heard that there's ammo in the drones.
Jackal 1-1's about to be back on station to support Alpha and Bravo.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, so they just grabbed
Charlie
another Vic
Brown.
apparently because they couldn't figure out how to rearm it. I mean, in their shoes, if I couldn't figure out how to rearm it, I would have done the same thing.
We got incoming boats from the east. What's the keep line over?
Ground command, this is Jackal 1-2. We're gonna help Alpha and Bravo until 1-1 gets back on station.
1-1's already back on station, just arrived.
Affirm.
Copy. To our west, we got enemy contacts.
Understood, we'll swing west.
Jackal 1-1 confirmed.
The driver needs to stop being silly.
1-2, just be careful of AT.
Alright, we're gonna have to commit to the big boys. Where's my tonk? Still don't want to send a cheetah just yet. Hearing that squad shoot at the infantry right there. But first 15 minutes, they've held pretty well, and I'm going to start the outflank soon. They just mowed down the crewmen in that boat. We got something burning back here. That's one of the ghost hawks they shot down. But now I'm going to scroll down. We're going to start committing to some body deletion here. Gonna try to not delete that wreck.
Bravo to ground. Bravo is still green after Sparky going down. Took a few contacts from the west. Back in action.
1-2 to Alpha Bravo. You got no thermal contacts on your west. We're pulling back to our original spot.
Thanks, boss.
Hey, firm, Bravo.
Still hear that Marshal online.
Be advised, enemy slammer incoming MSR Iron. Currently sitting north of, Charlie Delta 6-1.
Alpha, if the slammer pushes down this road, if you want to fall back a little bit, we can.
I know. Someone's just dumping Moz rockets into this thing.
Well, it's the slammer, so best of luck.
That's giving me a side, man. Be advised, slammer on MSR Copper.
Copy, MSR Copper. If you continuously keep striking that slammer to slow it down for us, that'd be level.
Don't do it, it just took a shot at us. We're hiding.
Okay. Alpha, if you move onto the road, your AT guy can get a shot at the side of the slammer's turret.
Hey, firm, AT's already got an eye on it.
Copy. Flip a coin on the upper cases.
Get him to wave off a little bit.
Alpha, Slammer's pushing down the road. It looks beat up, but it's still pushing.
Hey, firm, we're taking cover. Gonna let it get a little closer so our AT can be a bit effective.
Oh, okay. You might want to run there, sport, because I'm not gonna be nice.
Jackal 1-1 to Alpha and Bravo. We're trying to annoy this thing, but realistically, we can't do anything to it.
Hey, firm, we're just Alpha's in cover at the moment. We're hoping it's going to push over, but I don't think it can get across the bridge because of the wrecks.
I don't know, it seems pretty annoyed already.
Alpha, if you want to kind of pull left
No,
out of its line of sight,
I'm Zeusing.
do the same and let it push up. And then we might be able to ambush it from the sides. Reactive armor's down according to my anti-man. Get thermals down.
Yes, that turret's already dead. Whatever it was purely AI, because I was RCing a tank and shooting at air while you died, so, unless you were in the air.
Be advised, I think the Markava's gun is down. It is...
Oh, probably because you got hit by the rocket.
The commander gun's down. I don't know what the main gun is.
Nothing else exploded.
Well, if you insta-died and dropped, that was probably it, but I don't know.
We got attack heli in the air momentarily. Mark your target, call out.
Did you shoot?
Maybe.
That was BM, dude.
Would you rather I send cheetahs?
Alpha to JTAC, be advised, I've got one reinsert base.
So Az was the pilot, he was just calling me out on that.
Charlie to ground.
But, see, they're flying low and slow. I'm like, if I can hit you with the tank, then...
Got incoming boats again from the east.
Alpha, Bravo, that slammer's pushing down again.
Hey, firm, we're waiting. We're waiting.
Trust me, because I could send a cheetah and make it so much
Alpha,
worse.
pull back to the side so it doesn't have a shot on you.
Let's see, I'm gonna consider putting that up in a second.
Alpha, tell him today.
This is Delta to all units. Be advised, our medic has just disconnected.
Jackal 1-1 to Alpha Bravo, we're pulling back for a quick rearm, since we can't do anything to that thing.
Copy, Jackal.
Alpha, I'm gonna push with my AT men to flank around inside.
Alpha Bravo, this is ground. We have deposited a cargo van that should have a resupply in there for you. Right at the base of the tower. Jackal 1-1, the tank has pushed across checkpoint chicken.
Yeah, so we got a lot of guys down. Don't know where that vehicle support is. But it could be seriously...
This is Jackal 1-1. We're currently off station for rearm.
He's shooting a pistol!
1-2 is moving.
1-2, the tank is currently across checkpoint chicken on enemy slammer mark. Its ass is facing southeast.
Copy, it's perfect for us.
I would go harass the other checkpoint. Screw it.
Stop sticking your head out at this thing.
Alright, so we got some shots going back and forth over here. It's staring down the guys back here.
Jackal, I wouldn't recommend wrecking that tank.
Gun just got disabled.
Down. Keep engaging. Gun is up.
This is Jackal 1-1, we're moving back on station.
Hold up, I hate to take us out of the action like this, but... That's not laser.
1-2's empty on AP. Switching to HE.
1-1, how long until you're back?
3 minutes. 2 minutes, probably. If the slammer's still up, we can't kill it, though.
Dalem...
Slammer has moved south of the checkpoint. It is now sitting southwest.
Jackal 1-1 to ground.
Good kill. Send it for ground.
What was it you wanted us doing?
Get back to your overwatch point.
Hey, for a word of warning, we can't kill slammers.
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha.
This is Jackal 1-2. We're red on ammo. Going for resupply.
Wait till 1-1 gets in position, please.
1-1
Copy, we'll hold. Never
Break,
mind,
break,
we're moving.
break, break, break. We've got UGV coming across the bridge to Alpha's and Bravo's position. Re-engage.
Oh! Dang.
That's exactly why I want you to wait.
Second UGV coming
Yeah,
across.
one AP shot will blow
Second
that
one.
thing up.
I am. One Bravo for you, Alpha. Okay, well, squads.
Alpha, now that the tank is dealt with, the cargo van at the base of your tower.
Alright,
will
let's
resupply.
see. 38, 45. Hi, ground, this is High. Be advised, we're at about the 23-minute mark. In about 7 minutes, I will start letting NATO send reconnaissance forces on your marked MSR diamonds and golds. I would start considering a pullback when you get a chance. Over.
Affirm.
So I'm curious to see what they do to, you know, pull their guys back to
Jackal 1-1 to ground.
defend the next line.
Right now, Jackal 1-1's in a good spot to either provide cover to a retreat or taxi. Give us 5 minutes, we'll be out of ammo again, though.
I'm gonna be an ass.
From ground base back here at the infantry resupply point, we are shifting ammo into the remaining 2 vehicles to take with us.
They got me. So I got a lot of infantry coming around.
Pull the trip home. Okay, well, come on.
That was a miscommunication between us.
Yep, underlay, need to go.
Don't have a pylon options. Let me see if I can get lucky with the loadouts here.
Go right now. Get the side, goddamn.
Yeah.
Telling me to go, I'm waiting for you.
Let's send that puppy in the air. Oh, they brought the Kajman.
Jackal 1-1 to ground. Do we have a gunship?
Yes, we should have a gunship.
Hey, firm.
This is JTAC. My air just spotted Falcon. They're investigating.
They already find it? Yeah, the Falcon spawned it pretty far back, but they got her immediately.
For the Bravo, be advised, we're taking shots in the southwest and west.
Yeah, I knew that might happen. Oh, what the actual fuck? I hate the drag glitch.
Charlie, Delta, this is ground.
Charlie here.
Do you guys have vehicles to pull out with?
Delta to ground.
Go ahead.
Roger, can you have your drone operator send UGVs filled with static AT launchers to Delta Pills?
Let's see, get out. In that position as well. And in 4 minutes, I will set up a UGV.
Alpha Bravo, this is Jackal 1-1 gunner.
Yeah. So that did not do what I wanted it to. Looks like we got a few people down in there. Not sure
Jackal 1-2.
what that was about. But they've spaced around and they're
Enemy
doing some stuff. Got men down up here. Medic needs to run up and provide medical, but it looks like he is having a tough time. Laser Wrath also getting shot. I don't know what Unhappy's doing.
Charlie, Delta, do you have ground transport at all?
That's one way to do it, but yeah, he'll be able to medic those guys up.
This is Charlie. We got one wick. I think it can carry like 7 people.
Yeah.
Jackal 1-1 to 1-2. You know what killed you?
Let's see, I'm trying to think, you know, what to bring up here.
12150.
Good check.
Swordfish just got fucked and we got one survivor down.
Eyes on, he's just standing by the
up. 2
burning
minutes.
Vic. Might want to tell him to cover.
That's me. We've got a guy down.
Oh, right.
Charlie, Delta, this is ground. I want you to disengage from contact as soon as possible and begin pushing towards Alpha and Bravo's position.
Charlie copies.
Alright. Let's get this puppy going over here from this MSR. And I'm going to start loading up transport trucks. So, let's see. I know I think... Did I bring one? I might not have, so instead we'll just... Oh, there she is. Okay. So disorganized.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
No, 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 no. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. So I'm thinking, let's do fast attack.
Jackal 1-1 to ground.
Send it.
What's the fallback line for infantry so we know where to position ourselves?
Charlie Delta is going to be moving back to Alpha's position, and then from there falling back to C plus D new position.
A firm. Are Alpha and Bravo holding?
Once Charlie and Delta are set up, Alpha and Bravo will fall back. I want to try and bound the squads.
Charlie is moving towards Alpha and Bravo now.
So I'm gonna switch this length a bit.
Oh, that
Looks
sucks.
like they're pulling some units out. It's crazy to think this is the nicest medical setting I can do.
I died again.
That's okay. At least you died heroically, maybe. I don't know.
No.
Marshall coming down north of Alpha and Bravo pause.
Got insta-dumped or something.
Oh, that was probably the Falcon drone.
Oh, was there a Falcon drone in the air?
Yeah, but didn't have scalpels. It had dagger.
Oh, so it was just fucking rocketed us.
Yeah, with HE, it probably just yeeted you.
That's great.
Oh, and then your Vic blew up. Actually, I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Might have been memes.
Our
Much love, Hat.
This is
somebody to fucking
Strike to Alpha.
so that we can actually fucking
Be advised. Next to the tower is a...
Well, we had static AT here, but no one took it, so big oof.
Big oof.
Be advised, we got eyes on Hunter and Marshall on the eastern bridge, over.
Big oof. Oh, damn, so this car, we're gonna have a lot more reinserts in the second.
Yeah.
Charlie Delta, let me know when you've reached Alpha and Bravo's position.
Formally giving the fallback order?
They're trying, but
where
the fucking right checkpoint opera just got flanked and
Once
fucked.
you're there, go ahead and start moving south towards your fallback position, marked in blue.
Yikes.
It's not
Charlie
pretty.
copies.
Is this going well?
I just didn't want you guys advancing across an open field.
Alright, so this time...
Aw, man, Base Corvette, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Does my fucking
This is Delta, be advised, we just got fucking wiped on our retreat.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Alpha 2 Bravo, be advised, we're taking contact from the northeast now. It seems they're on this side of the river in the trees.
We'll take one of
Ground, Jackal
Shoot
1-2
him down.
back on stage.
I hate to shoot the
Jackal
waifu
1-1
down, but
pause, provide overwatch.
I'm not doing the shooting. I'm just doing the driving.
Yep, get the bus.
Out for the ground. We're taking heavy fire from the northeast. We can't see what's shooting us through the trees. Permission to pull back to the big battle tower, slightly to our south.
Say again.
Permission to fall back from the forward base to the big battle tower south of our position where Bravo dug in.
And
We're
get her
taking
right
fire from
here.
the northeast through the trees and we cannot see it.
Hey, firm, we're going to be pulling back to the primary P2.
Hey, firm, let us know when to roll out.
Charlie Delta, let me know when you've arrived at your new hold point.
Jackal 1-1 to ground. We've got eyes on a Rhino north of Charlie and Delta's old pause. We're engaging. Also a Hunter pushing in from the east.
Here comes this Vic. We're gonna see some double taps. Ooh, and some nasty AT. What on earth? That Vic's gonna get messed up.
Enemy infantry pushing in from the east as well. Jackal 1-1's falling back.
There's hide behind this hay bale. That's a very smart position. That Vic is pretty much screwed. If only this auto turret was still up or repositioned, it would have really good eyes on those targets.
Jackal 1-2 suggests you pull back from here. We've no infantry screen and enemy infantry
So
close.
dismounting that Vic.
This is Delta. We are
Try to pull him out.
to the AO ETA 1 Mike.
Let's see. I think, yep, they have her landed. She took a bit of a beating.
Delta, marking new hold position for you inside P2. Take it up immediately. Alpha, Bravo, disengage and begin pulling back through the forest immediately.
Jackal, priority message.
Affirm. Also be advised you brought a few static
They're yelling at the
AT
JTAG.
with us to help with those pesky Vics.
Jackal, priority message. 1 times infantry, possible AT to your southeast.
Alright, let's see. Let's go with Namaras. They take a bit of time.
He's dead.
Cheers for that.
Now we're gonna start flanking. So that drone took that vehicle out entirely. Now I'm gonna do another body deletion here. But yeah, that Vic, even though it's taking damage, she is wrecking face. This other drone does not know how to react, and she goes down.
Alpha, Bravo, I've marked your hold position.
So honestly, this one drone has stopped literally the entire flank attack. This is why I keep stressing to use these drones, because holy crap. If they had more of these down in base, they would be able to defend a lot more. They could keep these at the base and pull back without having to worry about anything. Because that one drone alone has bought them quite a bit of time.
Ghost Talk coming in from the north.
So another Ghost Talk coming in. Set to defend only. I'm going to set her to aggressive, full skill, because I want to see her do some minigun runs.
Alpha to ground, be advised we are in position at Alpha hold position, setting up defensive position now.
Thank you, Alpha.
Bet I can. No, I can't. So yeah, they're just flying deep in territory. One of these days, I am gonna just shoot them down. So yeah, that air support is causing this vehicle to panic.
Alpha to ground, where's the resupply point in this area? Is it still infantry resupply point marked on map?
We pulled both vehicles out of the infantry resupply point and as many AT and mags we could. We left one of the Vics over.
Alright, I'm gonna commit these two squads now to the flanks and just see what happens.
Vic over behind the resupply point, the triple
But
wire
I'm gonna
point.
give them a bit of a breather as I reposition my stuff. If I see that helicopter freeze, I will be booping it. Fantasize about shooting stuff all over my waifu. This wasn't what I had in mind. Loot alert, yeah, right. Under.
Copy that.
Jackal 1-1, off station to resupply.
Roger, resupply point is inside the base proper now. Bravo, can I ask that you break off, like, a fire team or just someone... Actually, no, never mind.
If I send the marshals, that thing's dead.
Never mind, disregard.
Let's see, 454. Yeah, let's get in the fast QRF here. Won't let me select them. That's fine, I'll just wait till they come in. So yeah, air forcing these Vics to kind of stay low. I'm gonna keep getting on. Because eventually I will go for blood for that thing. Yeah, so now she's just staying around. Yeah.
Jackal 1-1, on station in 1 minute.
Oh, there she is! Good night. Sleep tight. Whew. Yep, so she's gonna go back to base. I'm gonna start my front attacks now as my marshals get in position. So that, they're wounded. They'll still be able to land and be back on station. But I was able to save most of these infantry, and now I can probably get a flanking shot on Zoe and start bringing in the infantry on the side. Yeah, so fun fact, the AI don't cross this bridge. They're just stupid like that, so I would have eventually had to do some sort of flanking attack, but, you know. Clear the board. Hatterface needs a TP to Vankrum.
Enemy ABC coming in.
Hatterface.
Can you specify on that APC?
Be advised, my guys saw it coming north down the road towards Charlie Delta position, was a marshal. Looks like it's been taken out.
Just gonna quickly get this moved. Wow, it tanked it. There we go, and the tower goes down. So they're putting this drone out there to try and have it limp back to base. That's pretty nice. And now I'm going to start spawning units across the bank. Hearing some GMG fire going off. These guys are mounting back up in the Marshal. I'm going to just have this guy start driving. Sometimes the AI glitch out and start doing that. It's a little annoying, but what can you do? I'm using Armazoos cache so I can load back into things pretty quickly. Oh my god, just get in the gun. They knocked me out. Got a few AP hits on him.
Second Marshal destroyed.
Do you have AT left? Yes, you... Oh, wow, you got a full salvo. Alright, let's, get him to come up here, see if I can blow that up.
Jackal 1-1 to whoever's on Charlie and Delta, pause. If one of you can commandeer a vehicle and destroy the bushes in front of us, that'd be helpful. They're kind of ruining our sight lines.
This is ground. I'll do it real quick.
Cheers.
Have a rhino cut across. That wasn't the map button. Alright, let's be really, really mean. I'm gonna basically break over and commit 2 of these guys to go commit airstrikes, so have a target right there and a target right there. Advanced cast coming all the way back to these guys. One going for Alpha, one going for Bravo. Oh, what are you doing? Hey, hey, stop it. Your entire squad is up there already.
Thanks for the bush killing.
Be advised, we have infantry southeast, somewhere in the trees. Bravo, that might be your position.
I think they just shot one of the missiles. Or, yep, one of the, artillery pieces. Really good hit. Stopped the, killed some of the guys on there. Hot damn.
Jackal 1-2 to ground.
Go ahead.
We took out that Marshal, but our fuel and engine's out. Could you bring a repair up to us?
Roger.
Oop, okay.
We're
Can't
completely
control
out
the
of fuel
location
as well,
of that.
so fuel would be appreciated.
We'll do repair first.
I'll send that puppy around. So I do like how these guys are committing to the flank. We're doing the base assault a little early. I want to commit to keeping that area locked down. But we still have 45 minutes. Ground, this is high, just to let you know, we're at about the halfway point, so you got 45 minutes remaining, and your guys are doing really well right now. Keep going out. So Harrier, I think, just got shot by friendlies. I don't even know how he got out there. You are so freaking useless! These guys have no idea there's infantry walking right past them. Fuck's sake.
Oh, is Jackal 1-1 the one isolated?
That's Jackal 1-2.
North.
These guys have AT set up.
The repair truck?
1-2.
Helicopter's coming over. What's that coming back around?
That's a negative ground. You're behind Jackal 1-1.
There's an airstrike coming in.
What's up, my dudes?
Sorry, that was a weird wah from the bot. That was pretty fun nonetheless. Thanks for the 8-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
To ground. Do we have any dedicated AA?
Looks like Iopis just got hit. And now you hear the Kajman flying over again.
Charlie, be advised, we have enemy units.
So this Vic's cut off on her own. They decided not to derelict it, and I'm gonna A-tier in the butt. Here, Mr. AI, he's all yours. Okay, yeah, just...
Hey, ground command is down inside the repair Vic, by the way.
It's okay. Now you have this Hunter HMG shooting at the helicopter. That's pretty funny. But yeah, for reference, guys, they were pretty much completely outflanked.
So is someone going to go
out?
out?
He's not going to do it.
I don't know. I'm waiting for someone to figure it out.
We don't have a new vehicle. That's all. Alright, we'll run it back. I know there's more there.
There's more Vics there, trust me.
Jackal 1-1
The reason I AT'd you guys was an entire squad was right behind you, and yeah.
Ground, we want Charlie to start heading south.
That's fair, but, you know, you could have ran, but you do you.
He said he was coming.
I'm getting mad.
Bravo Alpha, you have guys on your east side. just in case you're not aware.
So far, they're still doing pretty well. This is about where I want things to be.
Jackals, if you could actually label
and
yourselves properly,
Pro
that'd be
Labs, how are
cool,
you
'cause I'm
doing?
getting real confused with CCAP.
Thanks for the 7-month resub, man. Always nice to see you around. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. So I'm kind of curious why they set the AT up right here instead of, like, in the open field where all the roads are, but, you know, they got a better perspective on the ground compared to me.
If Jackals could properly label themselves, that would be swell. Because you're both labeled 1-1 right now.
They're both labeled Jackal 1-1 CAC. Do you have AT? Because this is going to be really funny if you do. The crippled guy walking all the way around. See, this idiot ran out. Alright, I'm going to see if I can pull that Vic up on the side.
Charlie to ground.
Go ahead.
Seeing contact
that
to
Marshal
the
back, but I'll
northwest,
give him a bit of a breather.
I think they're about to flank us. from
Actually,
the west.
no. Let's get another slammer down. Because I'm mean. This'll take a little while to get there. And let's see, let's have just some infantry squads. Mindlessly charged, they're the bait squads. In my opinion, the most important role is always the bait squad, because it draws aggro. Very important role, that is, yep. Very important. Whew. Ah, I think the AT guy died. Dang it. Gonna try to get a flank. One of these guys probably saw him. But what's that now running lots of reinserts?
Jackal 1-1 to Charlie, full infantry squad direct north. We're engaging.
Yay for mean Liru. I don't try to be mean, I just try to be balanced. So I think Risen just got sniped by the HMG turret over here. Nope, he got hit by something else. Alright, we're gonna be Spanish Inquisitioning this puppy. Oh god, I just got a double kill with him.
We're engaging.
IG just gets murked immediately. Black Baron's still okay, but they were not expecting that. They were all just there chilling. And the Hunter shows up, and it was all over. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna try to send another Marshal.
1-2 back on station.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna give her a general waypoint, see if she actually goes over that bridge. Because then I'll start bringing in more vehicles through this route. We also have this infantry squad braving through the field.
At this point, just guard P2 and hold this base. Make sure you have at least one side shielded from the east, so that way you don't get a surprise AT.
A firm, Jackal 1-1's holding up by Charlie Delta Pos.
This is Delta to Charlie, be advised we have a squad pushing down the road.
Up to Jackal 1-2, if you want a good cover position, if you pull back a little bit inside the gates, you're covered completely from the east, and you can see up into the west in the open ground.
Alright.
Say again.
Still holding that static right there.
If you want a good position to defend the base, you can be covered from the east inside the
1-2
gates.
copies.
There from.
I need pickup.
Charlie Delta, Marshal coming in from the bridge north. Jackal 1-1's going to engage.
Firing. Ooh, that one whipped right under him. They're playing very fast and loose with that attack chopper, to say the least.
Tank on the checkpoint, Opera.
Yeah, I hit them. Look, they're smoking. Good night.
Damn, that one got some air.
Hey, firm, I think we landed on a friendly as well.
Nah, you just missed.
Yep. That was a 125 mil.
LZ around CD too hot.
Alright, let's bring her up.
Literally having tanks shooting at us from the sky.
That's a fact.
How did...
That's a fact.
Was that a Jackal blowing up, by the way?
Yes.
Oh.
It looks like it blew up here and I guess flew.
1-1 just went catastrophic. 1-2 still on station, currently hiding.
Roger, try not to sit out in the open.
I don't know.
Understood. That shot came in from the north. They're at the riverbed.
Guess it was AT maybe? We're still seeing some cycled shots from the MLRS back here. Yeah, Red Bull gives you a win, something like that. But right now we got just staggered infantry. And this Marshal is, I guess, being silly. So I'm going to let the units go down, and I guess I'll just have a platoon rush, probably from the west. I'm thinking we'll dismount them in this facility and just attack them from the flank. I think I heard what's that in the background. He's not really happy that the tank shot him down. Now we got this tank back here. Actually, have you dismounted your guys yet? No, you have not.
Alpha to all squads. Are any of your guys running MXs? Because I've got some of my guys seeing friendly camo with enemy weapons.
I hope they're not picking up MXs.
Disregard, they've been killed.
Disregard, they've been killed. Okay. I don't see any dead people back here, so... Yep, alright, so that was just, miss-PID. Alright, I'm gonna commit these guys over on the right. Let's see, about 30 minutes are gonna remain. I got the Marshal also coming around.
Charlie Brown.
Go ahead.
Got contacts infantry on the northeast side of our pass.
These guys are going for a wide flank. Just the reality of it is, you know, I'm doing a lot of frontal assaults trying to put pressure on this position.
Alpha to Bravo, you guys okay?
Bravo, we're fine.
Was that a friendly helicopter that just exploded behind your position?
Just keep us warm.
What was that one?
Hey, firm.
Who? Ah.
Charlie Brown.
This is Brad.
We got contact with a tank northeast of Charlie and Delta Pass.
Roger.
Okay.
I'd like to know about that next time before air decides to land here.
Be advised, I died again.
So, I think air, they're saying the tank shot him. Might have. But I thought the MLRS might have fired and hit the air asset because they were right on top of each other.
What is that?
What's Faranux doing? Maybe grabbing more AT. That was an AT guy's body. So yeah, he's grabbing additional AT to pull back with. Well, Dark, we've lost quite a few waifus here. We still have a few. Now I have the tank pulling around.
Jackal 1-1 to ground. Any ideas where that tank is?
Somewhere northeast, probably
Currently north of Charlie Delta Pause, pushing through the wheat field.
There it is.
We got it.
Okay.
Those two guys flanking. Let's see. So it's 5:14. They got another 30 minutes. And I do have this force right here, so I'll send it up, but we're gonna basically just give it a second to let units rally. I'm just gonna delete that guy. Let's see.
Charlie to ground.
Pressure and try to encircle the guys back here.
My squad is seeing infantry in the forest to the west of our pass.
The west?
Yeah, so these guys didn't even make it past the
Do we
bridge.
have any friendly squads there?
So I'll just keep
Nope,
them there.
nothing to the west of the road.
And that's enemy.
Trying to think. We'll start organizing that assault in a minute or two.
Charlie, be advised,
Let
we're
this
seeing
small
enemy
encirclement
contact
happen.
in the northeastern forest of the fir trees between us and you.
Also be advised there's an enemy marshal with an infantry screen northeast.
Yeah, so we're talking about that one. But they've got some guys doing rear security, some guys holding off. So I'm just trying to encircle that front squad. But the whole background behind this AO is, you know, it's all a war game, and I do have limited numbers. I'm only trying to send at most 2 platoons at them, so 8 squads of infantry active in the field at a time. Which is hard. I'm gonna just delete the guys in here.
Charlie Delta, you have infantry to your west.
Yes.
Yeah, now that marshal's kind of starting to come around. Alright. Yeah, stand up against the Russians crossing the border. That's the actual, like, you know, lore reason. This marshal going way ahead of its infantry and just... Okay. That's not what I wanted you to do, but you're more than welcome to do it. I'm gonna break the squad up. Frickin' Deadwalker just gets insta-dumped.
Enemy marshal northeast somewhere.
Oh, there it goes.
Make it just flip.
Staff, be advised, AT is on the way to move to that position now.
Jackal 1-1 is eyes on the Marshal, currently 1,000 meters in the air. Marshal's gone.
Delta 2.
Okay. Just okay. Why not, right? Like, just totally. Because, yeah, you hit the corner of this garage and...
engaging in contacts to the west.
Just go crazy. You know?
At the moment he's grounded.
Go crazy. Ay, the stuff I see. Alright, so let's do a get out marker here. And a get out marker there, and we're gonna start prepping that platoon to attack from the east. Gonna basically just make a platoon battle line and attack that position. That leaves me with another platoon of infantry to play with. I'm thinking I'm gonna just have 2 squads in reserve. Hold on. And I'm going to airdrop 2 squads.
Alpha to Charlie, be advised, I'm moving my MG gunner to the eastern side of the compound to try and lay some fire down to suppress the enemies for you.
Ground, repeat last.
That wasn't
So
ground.
that'll distract them while I'm getting these units into position.
Repeat last.
This was Alpha for Charlie. Just be advised, I am moving my MG gunner to the eastern side of my compound to engage any contacts coming from the east. Provide suppressing fire for y'all.
Want Charlie to put fire on the east side?
Let's do a round of delete and stuff.
Negative. Alpha will deal with it. Just let us know if you need any extra suppressive fire.
Copy that.
Jackal 1-1, do you need any to Alpha? Do you need any support there? Because we're currently sitting doing nothing.
Negative. We've had barely any contact. We're good. Solid green.
Paper.
So again, trying to keep the Rex. I usually try to keep them because it adds, you know, dynamic cover. Really, it's because I had this one incident where I was hiding behind a wreck in a Luton 09 op way back when, and then it got deleted, and I got freaking mag dumped by a squad like 20 meters away from me. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll freaking die. So that's why I try not to delete the wrecks. But infantry are in position, or they're about to be, and I'm about to have those 2 Vics do an airdrop on them. I will admit the first hour of this was a bit more of an onslaught. Now I'm trying to, you know, take a step back, have my guys figure out, you know, a new strategy, and I still have this Marshal, so I'm going to push her across.
From the north.
And put her up in the rear as Overwatch.
Parachutes.
Arturo on Charlie Delta Plus.
Both of those things set to seek and destroy. Alright, so I'm gonna break these guys in half. Hearing those choppers coming back online.
Charlie to ground.
Alright, we're having this whole platoon start to move in. So, paradroppers, that was just to draw attention.
Contact movement from east.
And this is still leaving me with another 2 squads to put in. I just don't know what to do with them yet, per se. Your LMG and you got mag dumped by 15 AIs. Yeah, sometimes you get into some pretty messy positions. That Oddnick engaging the Marshal. And I have those 2 helicopters back. What do I do? I think I'm just going to commit infantry squads to push up that flank. Those other 2 squads are mostly dead still in the field, so they'd be coming back, and now we're just gonna basically wait this out. I've got this whole platoon moving in, and I'm just trying to align this up to be that last bit of time. Looks like Air has decided to go back in the air. Probably hunting those choppers. I'll give him something to do. I'll put this one guy in as support for the impending assault. He'll get there a little too early, though. And he'll
Out for the ground, we've had barely any contacts. Do you want us to move any support elements to any other positions at this point?
Everyone's been kind of light on contacts right now.
What I could do is spawn a squad back. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that. We're gonna have one flanking squad. Say that got re-rallied, and that'll put my squad count to 7. We're still hearing some gunfire. And that should be good. I don't think I'll have enough time, because we're at the 16-minute mark. So yeah, I probably do not have enough time to commit to another attack. So it is entirely possible Air is going to see this and just dunk it outright, because I'm not sure if they're still communicating with JTAC. Yes, the Helo's the waifu. What waifu did we pick? Oh, it's my waifu. Yep, so that's going to slow down this attack. Because now the AI are looking up and shooting at that helicopter. So yeah, that's gonna just force me to make this be the last assault. As I've got these last units coming in. This helicopter is gonna basically come in to kind of wave that helicopter off.
Another Ghost Hawk coming in from the north.
Yeah, so...
Jackal, you're aiming low. There you go. Tail rotor's out, still up.
A lot of ordnance firing onto that.
I think it will crash.
Yeah, her engine's off. Fires a little bit up at that chopper. Yep, I'm gonna have to do the one thing I really don't like doing anymore, but... it's because Air is dedicated to basically flying over there, and those squads are going to keep getting bamboozled. So this is going to be a lot of movement, because it's pretty much 64 markers times, what, 3? And they're all going to, like, fold into each other, so that'll turn that into a wave attack. So Air is now trying to soften that position up. But they're using... I'm not sure if they're using their AP rounds or dagger, but I don't think I lost any men to that.
This is JTAG. That air raid was on multiple foot bombers approaching from that location.
But I might end up having to rely on my flank attacks if Air completely bamboozles that position. So yeah, just a lot of dragging, making this massive spider's web. So as you can see, they're going to cross a lot. But that is going to buy them time, because I think Air is going back quickly to try and R&R. They might switch to ammo. But I got these other squads. Alright, so with my last squad, I'm going to divide that into scout vehicle roles here. Try to steal the attention away from the players. And let me also throw in two of these drones. I've only used them once. We'll call them in from this direction. This is what I was worried about. Infantry routing because of the airstrike.
Okay, those get out here. Oh, nope, there goes the tree.
It's because their waypoints aren't close enough, but the airstrike also makes them fall back because when you separate them, the only issue is...
some of you are looking for something to do and are starting to push out into the forest to try and push contact. Just bear in mind that our camo and their camo looks remarkably similar. And the only real thing that's going to differentiate you between the enemy is your gun.
Jackal 1-1 confirms I've nearly iced a couple of our own guys because they were up in like the sides of the forest.
I'm pretty sure Bravo is now firing on friendlies because of that exact message.
So they're starting to hit a few guys here.
Charlie ground.
Go ahead.
Bravo Alpha, are you in the fucking woods?
Negative, all of Alpha are on the line. The 2 lines I've drawn on map, that's where we are. There's 2 squads of us. We're at the Alpha hold point.
So one guy down, few guys are going down. Drone's coming up to assist.
Main route, Alpha hold point 2 are calling out enemies straight.
Bravo, we're engaging in the tree line.
They're engaging that Vic instead.
We're keeping right.
Uh-oh.
Confirm all of Alpha are inside the base.
Oh god, look at that double tap right there. Medic got hit, laser was hit. Now they're firing at each other. That drone gets blown up first. Guess because the H-barrier helped defend a few shots.
Jackal, be advised, you have enemy UGV to your west.
Now we got this massive amount of infantry pulling in.
Enemy UGV coming in on the road.
Woo, and it gets tapped by AP from that Vic. So if air pulls back, they might be able to get in a few guys. Air is actually on station. They're going back on.
Charlie to ground and Alpha.
This is Charlie 2, I see, stepping up, Nemesis down.
Alright, we're gonna really put pressure on this. I'm gonna grab...
Yeah, I got down on the fucking roof.
I got shot before we even saw it. I was just like, suddenly I just went over. Didn't hear any shots or anything.
No, me neither. I was resing laser right, then looked up and then instant I to the hunter that I was looking at.
I was in the top roof and I checked west.
How far are you from index, Liru?
That's the fucking squad.
I'll call it in 14 minutes.
Be advised, we're taking shots from the west at this time.
Ground, this is high. Be advised, you're at the 15-minute mark, so you only gotta last for another 15 minutes. Good luck, out.
Charlie squad lead to ground.
That's an active drone. Now it's not active. So this front attack is pretty much halted. Again, the drone's doing a really good job. We got people kind of all scattered.
We're engaging contacts west now, just to let you know.
Yeah, they've got contacts that pretty much encircled, and now they have to fight on all flanks.
Bravo ground, we are covering south and west.
Roger, what just blew up next to you?
Narvix.
Can you get a medic up to Alpha hold mark on top of the building?
Copy. Medic up to Alpha on top of the building.
Ghost Hawk coming in.
I won't get there on RVX, I'm too nice.
Jackal 1-1 to all. We've got eyes on one guy to our west. Might be a straggler, might be the first of a squad.
Anyone west of the road should probably be considered hostile.
Charlie ground.
Jackal 1-2, we got paradroppers on us.
Paratroopers dropping on top of our position.
Trying again.
Oh god, I hit the wrong one. A little bit of a close paradrop there. But I'm gonna have that vehicle kind of stay in. So yeah, a lot of these guys landing up front. Most of the guys on my rear attack are down. That is not good to see. Taking us a little out of the action just for a second, because I'm going to start doing some really dumb stuff.
We're going on a fucking trip.
Come in from the south. The west is compromised.
Oh my god, I just can't get this to spawn right. That's what the issue is about hard copy paste. Sometimes you just won't get the area correct.
Sorry. Yeah, go. Come in from the south. Don't follow that black line. That black line is.
But yeah, most of my units are pretty much dead. The only thing I really left to commit...
Jackal 1-1 to Alpha and Bravo. You got some stragglers close, west side of your wall.
Yeah, from Alpha's engaging.
Is just one more platoon of infantry on the left, and I think that'll be it.
So we can do things.
That's air. I just heard air spinning. They might have just seen those. Yeah, if the helicopter hadn't gone over, if they were all squatted up, that would have been better, but I had to do the break, because A, that's the only way to make the AI move a lot quicker through forest. And B, that would have been the realistic thing. Like, if we get buzzed by, you know, something in the air and we don't really have any AA to deal with that, you need to move hard and fast. Instead, the AI likes to grab cover and lay low, which, you know, might work against player v player, but... Or AI v AI, it's just... difficult to see. This thing's floating up here, too. How did... We've seen this go air... We didn't see this go airborne per se. We know where it landed, but we also saw the Marshal, like, do a giant arc.
Transport van approaching from the south.
But they've got a transport van with Nemesis coming around. God damn it, these guys got freaked out by air. Yeah. So... it's gonna stop them. It's not air's fault. It's just, you know, AI are dumb. Now they're going hold fire because of the air asset. No! My fucking god. Now imagine if I had VCOM loaded and I had to wrestle with them over, you know, how to do the truck properly. I'm hitting C. I'm trying to pop a bunch of smoke here. But now I literally just need to break them apart to have them run, because air is going to come back around and do another strike. Again, not ideal. But, especially when you have that airstrike coming.
Jackal 1-1 to
pop a bunch of smoke and just run.
Southwest, reference white smoke.
Hey, firm, we're engaging now.
Are you gonna go? You have units in D, but okay, well, he's just, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna roll that vehicle as derelicts.
Bravo, contact east inside the wall.
I got 8 minutes. So I'm gonna break them apart and just send them over. Got that guy suppressing. Breaking them apart isn't gonna... That's gonna slow them down just slightly. I could send this, but Air's already annoyed, so I don't want to piss him off any further. I do have the GMG jerk. $7 minutes for that thing to get up there? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
Ground, just out in this context, we're holding back here covering the MLRS because they were earlier. Have you seen more? Let us know.
Admittedly, I, as NATO, am not trying to win. I'm just trying to harass. Because, as someone mentioned earlier, this is for the LDF's benefit,
Jackal
not mine.
1-1 to Alpha and Bravo. There's a
Which is the
player
player base.
So probably about 2 squads here.
We'll send a Rhino in. Just that last little bit of harassment. Not as OP as a Merkava, but still can be as much of a threat to the vehicles. So yeah, that squad is pretty much getting stopped. But I think that is going to be it in terms of what I send, because, you know, I only got 6. We can do one more last-ditch para raid. How about that? Because those have been back, so we can do 2 more. All right, who's ready to see something dumb? That's what I can fit in, because those choppers weren't shot down. All right, here we go. And Oddnick firing at those fast-moving Vics before they can get into firing position. Missing all those shots, gets a few rear shots. Right in time to make the Vics stop. It's a question if it's a good idea. Faranox is down back here bleeding out.
Charlie, be advised, we have
seen another large airstrike. Everything up in that orange smoke is pretty much oofed.
Charlie around.
And I got this other force coming around. So, as we do debrief, guys, I'm going to switch the server to realism and start setting up the realism up. I got a lot of pieces of intel to put in. Now we have the Rhino coming as well. Looks like they're aggroing on the helicopter.
Off the ground, is that an enemy UGV coming into the base, or is that friendly?
Yes, that should be enemy.
Coming in is generous, that thing is limping.
Got 2x100s coming in and a Rhino coming from the north.
That's a friendly. They're just confused. Paratroopers! Attack! Now, IRL, this would never happen. This is just meant to be something, again, for the player base to shoot at.
Rhino's coming straight south from Swatter.
So last 4 minutes, these guys are just going to barely be able to get in. They're just set to aggro, which is why they're so slow. Now you're seeing that airstrike also come in. Another Vic gets cooked off. And I'm going to go ahead, delete my debug units, because this is it. That's all I am committing for this op. So now I am just going to basically set everything for frames. Also, what I could have done was just delete everything down there.
Top the ground.
Go ahead.
Got contact to the west of Calendula Pass infantry.
Yep, Alpha's here holding that.
Melanize just got shot. And those
I wouldn't
helicopters are
waste
pulling
ammo on the
back.
Ghost Hawks at this point.
The Ghost Hawks are wasting ammo on us. So,
Yeah, but are they hitting anything?
yep, I just saw one getting downed.
Hey, Fern, they took out Alpha squad lead.
Well, if the...
2 lines on map marked
like
between
that,
this
then we
clearing.
can engage the Ghost Hawks.
I think that's what Nano's trying to route. My gun's offline. Charge! Ah, I was gonna try to run up and point blank shoot Zoe, but well, dreams can be dreams. Oh no, now they're starting to pull back. No, no, no. Ground, this is high, do you copy? Roger, based off of time, there are not going to be any more hostile units coming into the AO. You just have to clear out the 3 squads remaining. Over.
Roger that.
Don't run! Get your butts back in there! I hear a Vic.
You guys, Charlie will be moving west from the current hold path into the forest. Watch your fire.
Trying to draw them in to bring reinforcements down here so they encircle on this group.
We almost did it.
This is Alpha, Jacob just been swinged.
Otherwise, that APC would have butchered all those infantry. Oh, so this was a big explosion because there was also that Vic right there, and that got this one. So now this building is, goofed. So the Masons only have a week to rebuild that. Ooh, air getting some hits in. See if they notice they're surrendering. So these guys, they're being pushed in. And that is GG. I'm gonna wait for the infantry to come in and see that.
Air, be advised. Oh wait, air's not on the set. Tell air.
You know, you don't have to stay. You should just leave. Yeah, radios aren't.
Just walked right past this surrender. Wow, if I didn't have him surrendered, I would have. Oh, there's air. Yeah. Cack.
Hey Charlie, are you okay?
Charlie's TL's down.
Air engaging targets in the forest to the west. You're shooting us.
Yeah, did that airstrike hit you or?
Yeah, I got hit.
Roger, is your medic up? Charlie, is your medic up?
Wayne, you're gonna call in.
Affirm, we're out again.
I'm gonna tab out. People are noticing it is about that time, so we're getting some DCs. I am going to edit the channel, get rid of that password, so everyone can jump in there.
We are not encountering any contacts to the southwest or Charlotte Delta Pass.
I think IOPA just crashed. Cack. All forces, this is high. Be advised, remaining hostile forces have surrendered and are being tied down now. Mission is a success. Good job. We will be indexing in a moment. Please tell your squads to meet me up in the original channel we started in. I have dropped the password on it, and we'll be there for debrief. Kind of like ending it with the music that's playing, you know? So, like I said, guys, I'm going to actually be switching the server over to a different mod sets. We have another op in 45 minutes. I'm not dropping the stream, though. We are going to be hitting debrief. So, I'll go ahead and...
Yeah, Hatter, the first time I was talking to your Vic about a position in the base, there was...
Really, it was center of my main screen and then it...
Quiet time now.
Teleported.
Freezing quite a bit.
Hi, disconnect. Oh!
Quiet time means shut up.
Well.
Alright, sorry, I'm just cutting my server to start setting it up for the realism up, which will be as soon as we end debrief. I'm gonna hopefully have that up and start getting people on that. So overall, that was meant to be a little tough. You know, I have units start from the north and then start coming in from the east, and you know, just gave you a bunch of firing lines. A few things I want to point out. When the drones, specifically the UGVs, were brought in, they kicked ass. Specifically, the first flanking force to the east, minus the one gun car that came by. Behind it was 2 squads and another UGV. They walked up to one of your UGVs that was just out watching that flank, and your UGV just decked them all. So in the future, I would consider bringing more of those in, but for what you brought in, they definitely helped you pull full 360 around that base. Because even, you know, with a full platoon, there were definitely some flanks of that base where the AI had a little easier time probing in. So overall, I thought you guys did pretty well in terms of tactics and pulling out. And when they didn't, you guys got decked pretty hard. In terms of the insta-killing guys, that's just how it works. To try to explain it, if you get shot and take critical damage, you then go into a ragdoll. And if you go from that animation and take another hit or two, you then die. The issue is the machine guns fire so fast that you get set to that animation as you ragdoll, you're hit by the 3rd or 4th round in the burst and you get insta-decked. But especially with how Ace has kind of changed their medical to be more realistic, this is still, you know, it kind of falls in line with that. I've already done what I can in terms of like tripling the amount of time you stay downed so that a medic can come over. And there was a lot of good medicing today as well, but in terms of the insta-killing and stuff, there's that's just part of it. So it's just part of defense ops where, you know, you're sitting there as targets. But next week you'll be assaulting that position, and we're going to be doing it with a bit of a boat insert. So that should be interesting. Overall, yeah, I think everyone did pretty well. Ground, go ahead. Show's yours.
I was actually really happy. This was a good Friday up. One of the better ones that I've had in quite a long time. So thank you, all of you, for being awesome. Comms on 50 was pretty good. A couple of, you know, instances of like keeping it short and simple, but I was a victim of that as well. So other than that, it was really good. No real complaints. Alpha.
Yep, really happy with Alpha's performance. Everything went really well for us. No complaints. Bravo.
No, everything went really well for us. Really good, everyone. Good job. Charlie?
Same here. Great squad. I only have to practice the comms on 50. That really frustrates me, especially in the start of the up. It got better as we move back up. But all good. Delta.
Alright, Delta, fan-fucking-tastic. That's all I gotta say. Pizza party. Next.
Jackal?
Jackal 1-1, shot some stuff, everything went fine. Views, sightlines weren't great, but I mean, it was a forest, so that makes sense.
Jackal 2.
Jackal 1-2, great all around, lots of fun in the tank. Made our own sightlines, doing a bit of deforestation, and then all in all, enjoyed it. This is a very fun Friday up. So, air.
Air got shot at by tank cannons, and yeah, that was our day.
Welcome to Vanilla. But other than that, no. Open floor, I guess.
J-Tech speak.
J-Tech?
Overall, it's alright. A bit of I had a bit of confusion with air when I was sitting the bird. Other than that, if you have reinserts, let me know so air can pick them up, because apparently they were taking vehicles. Other than that, it looks everything was fairly alright.
Oh yeah, don't put fucking like blue or green icons on a red background because it's fucking impossible to read, especially when you're flying at speed. So like black on red, yeah, that's readable. Red on red, not readable.
Sorry, didn't occur to me. I was still on with map textures and it looks actually okay and readable.
That boot with the right set.
As would like me to mention that tanks should not be shooting at air assets when there's still ground assets to shoot at, but you know, not sure if that was AI or Liru.
No, that was me.
Okay.
It's gonna keep happening.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I don't know.
Oh, I would like to say that I made a possible mistake and downed a few people.
See, if I bring cheetahs, they're gonna complain about the cheetah. If I bring tanks, they're gonna bring around the tanks. So either way, I'm just gonna use the less deadly option.
So sorry about that.
So I need to put a password in, so stand by.
Quote-unquote UIC drone operator. The placement of the drones, like you said, Liru, were on purpose, that they were far apart. Because I only had 5, so I couldn't risk all of them. So
I'm not complaining about the placement. The placement was spot on. I'm just saying, you know, I gave you 5. So, did you end up using them all?
All but one. That's died. Right. And the one that died was red all over. And the one that didn't die was red all over. It was on the front lines.
Yeah.
It survived until the last. But yeah, I went for a little bit of a defense in depth with the drones, keeping long angles. But I'm happy that my drones were such useful defense assets.
And resupply assets.
Yeah, they resupply too.